Hello? Hello? Oh my god! I restarted the stream and it said onto my OBS that I was streaming, like I had the red thing and everything. I had like a whole conversation. Was I talking to myself this whole time? Oh my god! I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Are you kidding me? I had a whole ass conversation with myself. You know what? That's not anything new. That's fine. Let's just go from here. Okay. Everything's okay. Everything's fine. If you're wondering, I did explain this in the conversation I had with myself, but the ambient sounds in the background are boba videos. It's people making boba. I find it very relaxing and it does help me with art. Yeah, I only just started up now. I was splitting the stream so we could have separate VODs. For convenience sake, because I'm such a good streamer. So good at it. I'm just setting up my mood board again. My mood board, aka my reference pile. I love my music. Okay, back to drawing. I was doing so much work on this cloak too, like, it was kind of insane. As I was saying to myself, I split up my layers for the first time, and I found that there are about as many benefits as there are drawbacks. So for instance, I can very easily color behind this cloak bit here, like this, and not really have to worry. But every so often, I'll be coloring, and I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna do this top cloak. Oh, wait, no, I can't because I'm on the other layer, and I can't touch the top cloak. So I feel like for my type of arting, since I'm not at the level of like really complex type of art and rendering and everything, it's probably not for me, but I want to give it a go. I feel like it doesn't hurt to at least do it once. Once, twice, maybe a couple of times. But like, mixing up the formula is always helpful. There's nothing wrong with trying new things. Maybe you'll find there's specific things that you can get good use out of, even if most of the stuff you don't. Yeah, I think so too. I think that's why it's really important to also sort of look at a lot of artists who draw stuff that you don't normally do. Like, there's a lot of art styles that I don't necessarily want to ever like get into, but I feel like they still have a lot of really good methods and some really cool techniques that they use. I feel like it can kind of all apply. Like, as much as I like a lot of anime styles, I don't really want to get too big into, like, anime art. If that makes sense. Like, I don't want it to completely be absorbed in it, but at the same time, there's a lot about anime art that I do want to, like, take little bits and pieces of. At the same point, I don't really want to draw like Pixar-y type of art, but again, there's a lot of bits and pieces of Pixar-y art that I really love. I feel like Turning Red, for example, I feel like that's a really good, like it has some really good expressions, and it kind of reminded me that, like, oh, you can have, like, a really realistic sort of style mixed with this insane, like expressiveness, like this cartoon expressiveness, and I really love that. I feel like that kind of, like, comic booky style would really match me. So that's the goal. That's kind of my goal. I think so too, yeah. I've gotten a lot better too. Like, I'm kind of proud of me. I've really grown. Dude, the rifle was actually really easy. Like, I feel like that's when I was like, oh, I have gotten better, because that rifle was, like, really easy to do. If anything, it was the hands that were really hard. The hands and, like, the rest of this outfit. Like, what a mess. Oh no! One sec. can't forget my boba too. Oops. You like the ears? I'm glad. That kind of just, that was kind of just me fiddling around mostly. I think I was trying to like figure out like I was looking up like different types of elf styles because like I think this is the first time I've ever drawn this type of elf. What was the name called again? Drow Elves, right, yeah. Sorry, my brain just like emptied for a sec. Yeah, so I was looking at references for like how their ears go, and there was a really funny looking one, and I shared it with Cole, and he was like, that's really cool. But like, they're more like normal elf ears. So I was like, oh, okay. So I made them kind of low, and then I adjusted them to make them a bit higher, and then like, it kind of fit very easily. Like, I feel like I just really enjoy drawing elves. I don't know, I like that they have really long ears. I find ears to be such a fun body part, like, usually I'm not a huge fan of drawing them because I'm like, I don't really, they look funny, like they don't make sense to me. So I'm kind of just like, I'll just draw like circles and then, you know what? You know what I like to do? I copied Omori's art style because I really like how they draw ears because it's like so inconspicuous. It's so funny looking. So I just kind of went with that. But with elves, I can kind of go ham. I'm like, yeah, they're all about their ears. Like people want to see their ears. So I'm going to draw them. Implying and suggesting with my lines. You know what? I sort of like learned a weird technique about like shadows, like a shadow technique that I learned after I started like drawing a bunch of hair, and it was very instinctual for a long time, so I didn't really get what I was doing. But then I started watching people draw and I was like, oh, they do the thing that I do as well. And then I actually saw how they went about doing it, and I was like, it was a lot more analytical the way they did it. Like it made a lot more sense. It was a lot more purposeful, you know? And I kind of thought, oh, so that's why these shadows look nice. Like, and it's like they're not really drawing the shadows. They're sort of like drawing they're drawing lots of colors on top of colors on top of colors, and it makes this kind of really nice effect. Like, it shows a lot more depth in everything. So I kind of realized I don't have to draw lines for everything. I can kind of like let the shadows and coloring and stuff do that instead. Like, there's so much more you can do with colors and shading and everything that can really add more weight to your drawing. I mean, this is just another way of me copping out on doing more lines because I don't want to do more lines. But it's cool. And I kind of prefer that over just kind of coloring willy-nilly, because coloring willy-nilly can get very stressful. Also, I just want to point out, I kind of made her big boobed, so, you know, that's some, like, character development from me. You would never get that from me, like, a year ago, so, I'm just saying, I kind of went all out. Okay, that's your response. Fair. Let me get like a face shading thing real quick. I'm really bad with like, I mean, I say I'm really bad, I'm actually really good, but I've gotten a lot better at finding face shadows. I became even more, oh, oops. Oh shit, oh no. All of my playlists are opening up. That's like my horror playlist, I can't keep that open. We're in indie rock vibes right now. We have to chill. Oh my god, these references have not been helping me too. Like, I think it's because I keep looking at these really pretty hair references. I've started to like get really into that kind of style. Maybe I should just open up, hold on. I'm just gonna open up some arcane references. Let's do some of that. This is a Cole drawing, so he will appreciate some arcane shading. Jinx, my love. Let me see your face. No, I don't want to see like polished arcane models. No, get out of here. I want to see the ugly ones. There we go, found it. Okay. Woo. Sorry, I've gone to hyper-focus mode again. I'm doing great. I'm doing incredible. Oops. I'm not supposed to be doing that, though. Ah, yes, my gradient background, which is very thematic for this Drow Elf. I feel like it really matches because it's got like there's a lot of mixes of like light and dark tones in her whole outfit and look. So I feel like it kind of makes sense that there'd be like a bit of light coming into like a dark background. Maybe I could draw like a little cave. No, stop. You're not getting paid for all of that. Stop trying to add more things. Although it'd be really cute. Oh my god. Okay, wait. I'm not drawing any backgrounds, but like it'd be really cute if I did like a very strong like light outline. Like that kind of stuff. Like you can see the light touching it. Like, that would be very yummy. Like, I should do like a very strong mix of like, like, I could do a very strong mix of like dark vibes. Coming this way, and then really light vibes coming this way. If it was a full render comm. You're right. I already accidentally drew her like almost thigh up at this point. Like, that was not what I was commissioned to do. I kind of just lost control. Like, I started drawing and like a part of me forgot what I was like. Kind of just forgot everything. I was like, I'm gonna just keep going. Oh, that's a good reference. Ooh. Oh no, now I want to do some fun, like... now I want to, like, go kind of crazy. No, stop. I can do a separate piece and go ham. I'll do that another day. Not with this one. This is a commission. Contain myself. Go wild with that. Thank you, Flint. I appreciate. Oh, I'm very excited. What day is it today? The 25th. Ah, in 2 days, Jizz Shell. Such a weird ship name. Michelle. No, it's just the same thing. Michelle and Giselle's ship week is starting. I'm just gonna say it like that. I can't with their ship name. It's awful. It's absolutely terrible. Who made it? Anyway, there's gonna be lots of fun prompts and I'm very excited. And I'm so excited as well. Oh my god, I can't believe the Kickstarter actually made the entire, like... I can't believe they made the whole thing. Like, we're getting all those pins. That's so cool. Fandoms are so cool. I love being part of fandoms. I mean, some of them. Some fandoms are cool. Some parts of fandoms are cool. I've been like, oh, I've been like so happy with like the FAR server like growing into what is right now. Like, oh, it's just made me feel so good. I wake up every day and I'm like, oh, everyone's chatting. Oh, I miss like 5,000 messages. That's fine. I'm sure it's okay. It certainly is a gun. I'm very excited. Once I finish this, I'm gonna crank out a couple of emote commissions that I have, and then I can work on your full rendered big boy commission pie. Very exciting. Unless you changed what you wanted to do for it, which is also fair because it's been like a decade since you gave me that. Whatever, I'll follow up with that later. too much energy for you, you're hiding. Oh, I love them though. They make me so happy. I like how there's so many different energies. It's really fun. Like there's so much variety, you know? Like I feel like that just kind of summarizes Farmore though as a whole thing. Like I feel like each fan has their own interpretation of the game and they have their own favorite characters and their own favorite moments. Everything is so different. Like my favorite moment can be completely different to them. I love how I've officially become the Mel and Nelly spokesperson. Like, so something about Mel and Nelly, I'm on it. I'm like, I'm I'm cheerleading for them all the time. And it's fun because I don't mind being that because everyone else is like vibing with their own characters. And I'm like, yeah, I don't mind being the Mel and Nelly spokesperson. Hell yeah. I'll take it. As much as I want to like gush about Michel and Giselle and like Jacopo and like Morgana and everyone else, like as much as I want to, like I don't really feel a need to. Like I love them. Like that's already very clear, but like now I get to gush about the characters that I don't really get to gush about that much because everyone else is gushing about their characters. So I feel like I'm finally free to just gush and be happy. I know, we even got like our Yuki Master up. It's like they've come out of the woodwork, so like free as well. Free to thirst. That's great. Hell, there's even there's even like Jaren lovers too. Like it's all out there. They're all here. It's like I really love that kind of mix. Like you don't get that much, you know? Of course everyone adores Michel and Giselle. Like that's probably the most consistent thing. But it's nice. It's nice to see that. I will say though, I am not used to being a mod. I don't think I like being a mod. I mean, I don't mind it. I don't hate it, but it's like, dude, I'm not meant to be a mod. I am too non-confrontational. I'm too soft. Although everyone's pretty chill, so I don't really have to panic or anything. I feel like if I were like running a bigger server, like the Blooming Panic kind of place, oh my god, I'd be freaking out. I could not do that. I would be dead. Like at least with like the Farmore server, it's very sort of like tight-knit. It's very contained. Like you'll have some crazy conversations going on, but like I feel like people kind of reel each other in. But like on a bigger server, it's like where there's like thousands of people in there. I'm like, I'd be dead. I love them. I really do love, you know, the fans in Blooming Panic too. Like every time I jump in there, they're all having like the best time, and they're, oh my god, there are so many good artists there. Like it's incredible. I go in there and I'm like, what? How did you do that? It's kind of like inspired me to do a lot more doodling because there's some really good doodlers there. Like, I keep thinking, how do you just, like, do that without, like, references or without thinking too much? Like, you didn't use an eraser or anything. You didn't, like, this isn't digital. You didn't think about it too much. Like, how do you do that? And they're so fluid and it's so cool. And it's made me do a lot more, like, doodling. I feel like that's helped me a lot as well. So aside from that, they're pretty crazy. I feel like that's probably just Otome fans in general. Maybe that's just a visual novel fan thing. Maybe visual novel fans are just crazy. Or maybe fandoms are just crazy, and I've never really been a part of a fandom. Like, I really haven't. I'm very anti-fandomy. I know, it's a nice feeling to know that your friend did a thing and like just to see how crazy it gets and like it's really cool. I can't believe. Oh, we were talking about this the other day. We were like, Selena and I were having a conversation because they were getting really like emotional over Fatmuru, and we were like, if I never mentioned that I got this game, we would never be friends, and they'd never join my server, and like we'd never open up and like do all the things that we've done. And it also kind of reminded me that like if I never joined the Fa'amori server and the whole fragile male ego thing didn't happen, then I would have never met Rachel because they would never have gotten interested in the game because of all the discourse going on. They wouldn't have joined the server, we would never have met, and I would never have invited them to mine. Like, it's crazy how all that kind of stuff happens. A lot of like chance-based stuff that take place, but it's cool. Solen! Oh, we were just talking about, like, that whole conversation we had about, like, how we met and, like, how we met all the people that we know. Because when we were talking about the Fa'amori server and how, like, how happy it's made me. I'm just getting very emotional. It's okay. Oh my god, stop playing emotional music at me, bruh. Discovery, please. They are. I love them. It's just like brought back so much motivation and like that kind of vibe of like I really enjoy this thing and I really love talking about it with people and I want to hear what they think about it. And actually sort of like talking to them and like finding out what they're like as people. It's such a cool thing. Like kind of reminds me that this isn't just like one experience. It's like something that's affected so many people, and just to hear how they feel about it like makes it feel just that much more real. It's a nice community, yeah. I love Cherry. It makes me so sad that they, like, that they were like essentially chased out of the other server because it was so toxic. Like, I only knew them for a little bit back when I was on that server because I think that they were just, like, so uncomfortable by it. So it's nice to, like, really be able to talk to them and like, get to know them properly now. Because they're such a vibe. Like, I love that they set up that little movie, like, not movie thing, but, like, that little, like, hangout session with Gartic and everything, even though it did turn into, like, drawing Jacopo. Like, it's just like he manifested everywhere. It's kind of crazy. It was like we had to actually ban, like we had to put a ban on drawing him because everyone would just keep doing that. But it was so sweet that they set that up. It was like such a nice way to like really interact with everyone properly. No, his fragile male ego. I'm not gonna bother with falls on this shirt, actually. It's a bit too much. I'm not paid for that. You conflict on whether to get him or Giselle for your second Fatamoru pin. I am getting all 6 of them. I am so excited. Oh my god. I mean, I know it's gonna come in September. It's like well a ways from me getting them, but I'm like my heart. It's just, I'm so happy. I'm so excited. Love them all. Like, my love for those characters. It just, there's so much. Of course I did. I did it before they even, like, revealed all the pledges, so it was very likely that I wouldn't have gotten them all. Part of me was like, I mean, you know what? I'm supporting an indie, like, artist, so I'm like, whatever. Like, you know, like, if I don't end up getting them all, it's okay. I don't mind if I just end up getting, like, 4 of them. Because I was absolutely sure that Jacopo would get unlocked. Like, there's no way he wouldn't. It's impossible. Yeah, I sent it to you because I was like, what if Selene really wants to get these pins and like it's not a spoiler anymore, so you know, I'll just send it to them. Like, they don't have to, but like it would be awful if like they found out, like they finished the game and they were like, man, I would have liked those pins. So I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna send it to them. If they want to get it, they can get it. I know, I had a feeling. Because it made me think of like when I finished the game and the Fatamoru the Fatamoru Zine had come out. And I just missed the deadline for buying it. Like, I didn't even know it was a thing. I'd finished the game, and I finished it like a bit before that, so I would have actually been able to get it, but alas, I was not I was not aware of the community and what they were doing, so I missed it. I'm still like absolutely heartbroken that I have, because it's so beautiful. But it kind of made me think like, oh, I don't want this to happen to someone else. Like if they have the opportunity to get it, then they should be able to get it. I like the idea of the server being a backbone of the Fartmore community too. I hope more people join. I agree. It makes me really happy that like some OG like Fartmore members, like some OG people who are in the community are part of the server now. Like not just from the original Fart server, but like also just Twitter artists, like not even just like English speaking Twitter artists, but we've got like the ones that like, you know, communicate through like basically emoticons and shit, that we were like communicating to each other with like emoticons and like Google Translate and stuff. Like it was such a time where we'd only talk through Twitter, and like it's so cool to me that some of them joined and they were like, they're still trying to talk, and it's like, it makes me happy. And like one of them that I really loved, like I love their art, I still absolutely adore it. They don't draw as much, but it makes me so excited, where they specifically downloaded Discord and learned how to use it just to talk. Like, oh my god, that is so sweet. Like, if that's not a dedicated community, I don't know what is. Like, there's like 50 of us in total, and we're all together, and that makes me happy. Time to organize another Fatamoru zine. Sign. Time to organize another. Yeah, I did put the little feeler out, so people have shown interest. I just need to get more people together, and also because I feel like most of us have spent money on... I feel like most of us have already spent money on, like... the pins. I'm gonna give it a minute before we, like, spend more money on the game. Mostly because I can't afford to put like upfront payments to, because I really want to do physical ones. I can't afford to do that right now. I don't mind doing it later. I'm absolutely fine with doing that, but if I'm like handling all like finance and stuff, I cannot afford to like do that right now. But once we get more people together and it's more like organized, then hell yeah. Like right now, I'm down from both the Gravity Memory Zine. Oh my god, I've completely changed! How dare you guys? The fuck? My life's over. Everything's been ruined. Once again, I've been influenced by my friends. That's awful. This piece is really good. I'm very proud of it. It's supposed to be a rough sketch, but you know, it happens. I literally do not know how to do commissions. Like, if I set out rules for myself, I'm not gonna follow them. I actually physically cannot listen to myself. It's impossible. Yeah, I take money and I make art. That's how it works. Rules? I don't even know what those are. Like, whatever. I know, Flint trying to be like, stop rendering, stop it. I'm like, what? I didn't hear you. What? Render more? Hell yeah. there's 55 backers. It makes me so happy, dude. There's something kind of really fun about being a part of like such a tight-knit kind of community. Like this is niche AF, you know? Like, Gravity Rush is kind of like niche, right? But it's not that niche. Like, out of all the niche, I feel like Far Moru is like niche, you know? Everyone you know who knows Far Moru is people you know through me. Bro. I feel genuinely so proud that I've like shared that game with so many people. Like so many people have played it. And it makes me happy because like there was a time when, oh my god, I can't remember how I survived for so long, but there was a time where none of my friends had played Far Moru. The only person I could talk to about it was literally Flint, because Flint was literally on the experience with me. Like, we went through it together, so we were the only ones who could talk to each other about it. So to go from that to like, now so many of my friends know about it. So many of us, I can talk about it to anyone. Or almost anyone. And it's like, yeah, I can. Feels good. Moru is going to be one of those things you'll probably never wreck to someone unless you truly trust the person, because it's so personal to you, and if they don't like it, it'll actually hurt. Yeah, I feel that too. I'm honestly at a state, like, I've been like this for a while, but I'm like, I honestly feel like if someone said something bad about it, like, it used to make me really upset. But now I've reached a point where I'm like, I know I love it. And I know other people love it. And I don't respect people that don't love it. But but it doesn't mean anything to me anymore. Because I feel like I've never actually met anyone that played it fully and didn't love it. So, part of me is also kind of like, no one's ever really said anything bad about it that's, like, actually played it. So I don't really feel like I'm not really worried about it anymore. I'm kind of like, if someone gives up early, then I'm like, okay, they've given up. I'm not invested in the fact that they've played it for a little bit. I never get invested in the fact that someone, like, starts playing it. I get excited, yeah, but I would never force someone to play through it if they don't like it, you know? Like, if they're not into the writing from, like, episode 1, then it doesn't matter where the story is gonna go. I honestly think that if they're not into the vibe of it from the beginning, if they don't like the art style, if they don't like the music, or if they're not vibing with, like, the way it's written, I don't think pushing people to play it is gonna do anything. It's just gonna make it kind of, like, you know, it's just gonna leave a bad taste in everyone. Like, it's gonna make me feel shitty for, like, trying to force someone to play something that I really love. Like, why should I do that? I don't need to do that. I love it. Like, I know I love it. Like, if they're not into it, they're not into it. That's not my problem. But it's also kind of shitty for them, because it's like, well, if I were forced to play something that I didn't like, I'd hate it even more. You know? So it's like, no one's gonna enjoy themselves if you do that. So I feel like if someone really plays through the entire thing and they don't like it, then it would kind of hurt, because I'm like, how do you get that far in and still not like it? But if they drop it, which I would push people to do if they're not really into it, that's honestly what, like, maybe I'm being too harsh on people, maybe I'm like getting them to stop something that they could ultimately end up liking, but honestly I'm kind of like, I'm of the opinion that if you're not into it, you're not gonna be into it. Like, especially if like you reach door 3 and you're still not into it, then like you know, like, even if there's a huge shift in the story dynamic, like, that doesn't change anything. You're still supposed to get invested in everything that happens before that. And if you're not invested, what is the point? Like, what is the actual point? Don't do that to yourself. Move on. Play something that you like. It's just not for you. Like, that's honestly it. Like, it's not for you. Oh my god, I'm like literally so fragile about the game. Like, I do not want to deal with that shit. Like, I don't need to. I'm vibing with it. Why do I have to deal with that? No. No. Yeah, I have a fragile Coco ego. Like, no. Annyeong. Sorry if I'm spitting out facts here, but like... It's kind of sticking out too much, you know? Like... I need to put more shadows. That's what I really need. I need some deep shadows. Deep Shadow was 5.x gear with Moonward and Radiant now? What? Did I miss something? I don't speak weapon. I don't think I remember the names of any weapon, actually. Is this like a Final Fantasy thing? Or something? I'm lost. My memory is like actually so selective. It's kind of funny. Oh, but like talking about like sharing things that you really care about with people and like the feeling when they actually do really love it. Like, dude, that's me with, not to bring up K-drama again, but that's me with like I Hear Your Voice. It generally means so much to me. Like, that show actually like was my entire teen years. Like, that was my life back then. And because like of the vibe I got from people about like, oh, K-dramas, ew, like, ew, why would you into that? Like, they're not even that serious. That kind of stuff put me in like a huge zone of people don't like my stuff. People don't like things that I like. I'm gonna like pretend that I like, you know, cool shit. Like, you know, like girl bosses and like stuff like that, you know, like cool girl vibes. Like, that was so stupid, by the way. No. If you like your shoujos, you like your K-dramas, like, go for it. Like, who cares what people think? If it's fun for you, it's fun for you. But, like, legit, I genuinely think I Hear Your Voice is such an incredible... It's such an incredible show. Like, the way the story arcs are laid out, the way everything ties in to each other, the way each character's developed, it's such a good show. And I felt so awful with the fact that I was so worried that people would dislike it. And no one would ever think it was good because it's a K-drama, and clearly K-dramas are all bleh. You know? Like, you watch an episode of Airs and you're like, well, that's K-drama. I can't believe your first K-drama was Airs. That's so tragic. That's actually the saddest thing ever. I tried watching it. It hurt me so much. I can't. Like, there's nothing good about it, honestly. But I mean, if people like it, then that's cool too. I'm not gonna judge. I mean, I am gonna judge, but like, it really is just like, it's not even like Boys Over Flowers, which is like incredibly cheesy. It is like so cheesy, like even cheesy for me. It's like a bit too much, but like at least there's some heart and passion in it, you know? Like, there's that kind of like old K-drama vibe in there. And I get why people love it. Like, I get why that's everyone's first K-drama, you know? It's not like put a bunch of famous actors and idols together in a show. Don't develop any of them. Just put them in because they're famous and see if you can get like a bunch of people to watch it. That's literally Airs, and I hate it. No, that's so sad. I should probably try wrapping this up, actually. Should start getting into like the late game rendering, aka the proper hair rendering, which I'm excited about. But yeah. So the thing about like I Hear Your Voice is it's such a precious show to me because I honestly think it's like it's such a good thing, and hearing someone kind of like berate it or say anything bad about it, which to be fair, no one is actually... I need to ask Cole what color eyes he wants. I'm sure he told me. Cole, what eyes do you want? Okay, in the meantime, I'm going to color the hair. But yeah, it's such a precious K-drama to me, and the thought that someone might dislike it did actually put me in like such a rut for a long time. I didn't even watch K-drama for like a long period of time because I was like, my friend didn't like it. Like, what am I doing? I don't want to think about this anymore. I don't want to watch K-drama. But then I still showed it to people, and like hearing them genuinely like gush about all of the things that I liked about it, it did mean a lot. So I don't think like, you know, you should just completely hide your interest, but like you also don't really need to force people to like it. Like if people don't like it, they don't like it. Like you don't have to like take them on a whole journey and try and change their mind. Like, that's fine. So I've gotten to the point where I'm like, if people show interest and they show interest, and that means I got them, I've hooked them. But at the same time, it's like, they don't have to show interest. And if they don't, then we move on. We never talk about it. Never talk about it again. Live our lives. Never discuss this. But, like, we can still... Like, it's not going to make me feel bad about showing them. It's just more like, okay, it didn't work. Well, we tried. We'll do other stuff together. It's okay. But if they happen to like it, then it's like, oh, we've discovered something new. Truly, this was fate. And I still think I'm going to be very hesitant about showing that particular show to people, because if by chance they end up being really rude about it, then I'm like, nah. It's not like I think people would do that, but it's such a core fear I get. I'm talking about I hear your voice and about how difficult it is to share things that you like with people, because a little part of you takes things, like, you treat things so important to yourself that the idea that that someone might dislike something, it's just like, it hurts, you know, like, it generally does hurt a lot. But I'm also talking about how, like, it's okay for people to not like it. It's just like, you don't have to change their mind. You don't have to try and, like, convert them into, like being a part of the K-drama life. Like, you don't have to do that. If they're naturally into it, then they are. And that's how I get to, like, you know, find people like you, Solan, who, like, really love it as well. And, like, it's such a ball to, like, get into it. Or even, like, Flint. Like, I know you're not, like, a gremlin about it, which is also completely valid. But, like, you enjoy it as well in a different way. Like, it's not all the shows, but, like, you super vibed with Angry Mom. And, like, that was an incredible time. And, like, you also really liked I Hear Your Voice. I assume you did. I'm gonna assume. We won't speak of it if you didn't. But, like, you know, it's worth it. It's worth it to take that dive sometimes. And I feel a lot more confident in myself now, like, this whole year, to like, take that leap with people. Because I know that, like, I'm fine. And, like, I like this thing. And I'm an adult now. I can deal with the fact that some people might not like it. But I'm also okay with, like, I'm not gonna make them do it, because I can't deal with that. Like, I can't deal with investing myself in whether or not we're gonna, like, really vibe with it. I can't deal with that. So I'm also gonna hella drop stuff if I find out someone is, like, not super into it. I'm like, you know what? That's my vibe now. If someone's not that into it, we're not doing this. Sorry, not sorry, but, like, I ain't risking my own dissatisfaction just to potentially make someone go through, like, more than 2 episodes of a K-drama, which are already, like, an hour long. Like, no, that's a lot of time. That's a lot of my time. That's a lot of your time. We're not doing that. Oh god, I've gotten so sassy today. Like, what is up? It must be the boba. You know what? My boba's gotten cold. I haven't even been drinking it. Like, my caffeine levels are too low. So I'm, like, in withdrawal. I'm, like... extra, I'm extra mean girl right now. On the other hand, these highlights are kind of incredible. Like, we sacrifice one thing for another, you know? Just, like, looking at the boba is making me go, like, yeah. Like, yeah, you know? Why isn't Cole responded to me? Oh. Yeah, he's responded to me. I just ignored him. Yes, color. Give me your eye color. Bro, I'm drawing your elf girl. Where's my eye color? I am kind of incredible, you're right. Like when you get a special accessory and it gives you a stat boost. No. Yeah, the boba gives me +5 sass and -3 patience. Like, for real, for real. Like, sometimes it's okay to not have a lot of patience. Like, you know, people keep saying, like, oh, you know, patience, like, it's such a good quality. And you're like, no. Why do I have to be patient? Like, maybe I don't want to be patient. Maybe I want to be fuming. Maybe I want to, like, be angry. Like, what if that's just my life? You know what? I'm blocking everyone here. It's my day. You're not allowed to watch my streams anymore. Leave. I think I went a bit far. I'm kind of just vibing with myself right now. Deep green. What if something like gold or silver? Would that look good? I feel like Drow could have funky eyes. Yeah, well, what if I don't want you guys to vibe? What if you guys vibing kills my vibe? Like, you know? I'm sorry. I'm in a mood. I'm in such a mood right now. I kind of just want to... This is why I put is kind of mean on my this is Coco sheet. Like, sometimes I kind of want to just be mean, you know? Like, maybe that fuels me. Maybe that gives me energy, you know? Hey, someone's... They get it. Telemental gets it. I am such a vibe, dude. Like, you know what? It might just be because Ollie abandoned me. Like, he was like, yeah, let's play Phoenix Fright. Oh, now I have to go do a thing. Saws, bye. I'm like, what? Fine. Like, whatever. I'll draw my Drow Elf. Process of timing how I really enjoy your energy. I have such a big smile on your face. You know what? I kind of thrive on that though. Like every time people are being mushy and like I'm getting mushy, I kind of just like there's this bit in my brain that kind of like flips. Like I'm over here like feeling all mushy and like talking about how I love friendship, and then part of me is like, you know what? Fuck that. No, I'm gonna be like the worst right now. I'm gonna like kick everyone out. No, I'm out. I can't be mushy. It's impossible. It's like, yeah, the tsundere comes out. That's what being a tsundere is. Fuck. Calling myself out here, like, dude. It's just a fraction of what I was like in secondary, dude. I know, I've got a fragile Coco ego going on here. Like, it's kind of insane. Yelling at Colty. I know, you both made the goo. Bro, I'm kind of vibing with these, like, angular hairs right now. And I want to become enemies with you, Billy Coco's kids. I would never dip back into what I was like as a teen. Don't worry. It's all just goofs, I swear. I mean, kind of. Almost. I'll never go back to the time when I used to actually bully my A-level English teacher. I feel so sorry for him, but like he kind of deserved it. Like he was just such a pushover. Like I'm sorry, but I know. I'm just bratty Coco now. It's fine. I'm not actually bullying. I get bullied in school, dude. I get bullied by like 12-year-olds. Like, it's kind of insane. It's looking pretty good. I need to make more dark ends though. I feel like some ooh! Sorry, I just got like 3,000 IQ. Because I was really liking how dark the shadows were in the background. Like these kind of like stringy hairs that were coming out here. I'm kind of like, that would be a good effect to do. To like bridge the gap between the lines and the dark background. Coal? I see a little coal. Hello?
Cannot perceive me.
Cole. Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
What color eyes did you want?
Yeah, let me. Oh god, let me pull up your stream. Hold on. How do you spell Cocolamoco? Okay. There.
Maybe.
Oh god, there's an ad. Okay, I'll financially support you, I guess.
You're not though.
Am I not? Wait, you're not getting money for the ads that you're running?
No, you think
Why
no?
Why are you running ads then?
I'm not. That's Twitch.
Bruh.
It's a little cold down there.
God. Okay. Oh my god, that looks so good.
Yay!
I love it.
You're welcome.
Fucking Mark. Okay. Peeping on these NPCs. Can't believe. Okay.
What?
No, I'm kidding. It's fine. Ban Mark though. Okay, so. Oh god. So I thought like. No, I'm kidding. You're fine. Jesus.
I know. I love that. Like, because the sprites are always active. I love that if someone sneaks in, like their little sprite will also like pop on. And I never notice it until like I look over and I'm like,
Hey,
what the?
I asked for permission before I joined.
You did. You did. Ollie never does though.
Oh. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
No, but I feel kind of bad for being like, oh, can you keep Coltira's secret for that one? So I'm like, so it's what I don't care if Mark or anyone else sees this.
No. I didn't mind about that.
No, I felt bad. I don't care what you think.
Oh.
I'm kidding. Shit. Right. You asked me a question. I have not answered it yet.
That's fine.
So
I'm still doodling.
I was initially thinking like, oh my god, a lot of drows have red eyes. I don't know about red.
Mm-hmm.
My initial thought was like just like kind of like a deep green or something, but I also thought maybe like I don't know, like gold or silver eyes would be really cool on her.
Yeah.
Purple too, I'm saying. But so I think silver might kind of match a bit, or gold might just be kind of cool. I just don't know how that would look, but I think it might be.
Do you want
cool.
me to give you like a little look of it, actually?
Sure.
Okay, so let's try gold. So it's not what it's actually gonna look like, but I'm just giving you basic colors.
Ooh.
Like, hold up.
Okay.
Sort of like that.
Oh my god. That is so much more detail than I expect you to put in for a little trial thing. Okay.
I've gotten very good at drawing eyes at this point, so you know. So.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah.
What do you think? How do you think it would look with silver, theoretically?
With silver, well, that would definitely go with the other color schemes. I feel like gold is more like it pops, you know, like it's something different. I feel like silver fits the style of the rest of it out. So it's like, what? Basically, they both work. It's just whatever mood you want to go for.
Right.
Let's go with silver. Do they usually have like glowy eyes?
I'm looking at some art. Uh, there's this one art that comes up where their eyes are just straight up flashlights.
Oh.
Others do not. Well, okay, so the actual official Drow art from the book doesn't even have pupils. They're just like white circles. It looks kind of creepy. Actually,
Interesting.
a lot of Drow. Okay, that one. Yeah, a lot of official Drow art is just white circles. Like there's no, like the feet. The features are eyeless. The eyes are featureless. Thank you.
Yeah, so up to interpretation, basically.
But most of the eyes I'm seeing that actually have detail are not like giant flares. So I would say no glowy eyes, just kind of. Oh, it looks nice too.
And since we're making a bit more grey, maybe like. So yeah, gold stands out a lot more, while silver kind of like
Matches more.
Yeah.
Oh god, I like them both, honestly.
You know what? I'm gonna warm my boba up. Do you want to think about it for a sec?
You warm up your boba?
Yes.
Okay.
I drink plain milk tea bobas, so I like having them warmed.
Oh, that actually does sound kind of good. I normally get like the milkshake kind.
Oh yeah, I usually get the milk tea types. I think the only one that I really like getting cold is peppermint milk tea, which is really good cold.
Oh, that sounds so good.
It is so good. It is actually the best summer drink.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm gonna be right back. You have a little think.
Right. Okay. Okay. Well, I guess this is my stream now. Thank you all so much for coming to twitch.tv/Cocolamoco. I'm your host, Cole, also known as Eloc. Here to give you all... I should actually not joke around. I should probably actually think about this. So how's the weather, everyone, today? How are you all doing today? I'm doing quite well. You're doing good? That's good to hear. I'm so glad to hear that, Flint. Walking is always a good activity. You have fun with that.
Hello. Okay, have you decided anything?
Possibly.
Yes. I see. Interesting.
Look, man. Can I see gold one more time? Sorry.
You want to see gold? Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put this in the chat so I can just refer to it. Dude, this program is so cool.
I know. Let's draw gold on top of it like this. Can you just let me the gold color you want, actually? Because I'm kind of going off of, like, general thing. Don't actually know what gold is.
Okay. Maybe Salt and Lock. Something like this.
Ooh, pretty. Okay.
Right?
Let's go.
Man, don't you love it when you accidentally start a controversial debate, then you just peace out and watch the fires from a distance?
Did you do that?
Yeah.
What is it on?
I made a comment about Elon Musk owning Twitter now in a different server, and I looked back and people are just like going to war over it. I'm like, oops. So I'm just staying as far away from that one as I can.
I love that. Oh my god. Good job. I'm so happy. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't know why I just tried to zoom in on your art like I'm the one in the program right now. I never thought clip art would give me brain rot, but apparently it did.
Okay. That's gold eyes.
Okay. I'm gonna a reference to that there. Okay. I think might be leaning towards the silver. What do you think?
Silver. Okay. I kind of like them both.
You do too. This is hard. I shouldn't have given you two options.
I know. You should have just gone with your gut.
This is me going with my gut.
Oh, please. Why does your gut have two guts?
I'm a big guy, man.
I like how your character's sort of like reflecting you right now.
Oh, you know what's funny too? Because I noticed, I think Elok in 14 usually has gold eyes, but I notice in certain cutscenes his eyes are silver, and so it's like I'm having the same exact situation in
Oh my god.
multiple aspects of my life, which is very strange. I never thought this would be the recurring issue that I had to face today, but here we are.
Well, at least it's not black and blue.
Yeah.
Sorry. That is so
Every other
old.
NPC is gonna be black and blue just to spite you.
No!
I think silver. I think let's go with silver.
Let's go with silver.
Yeah. Ooh, we got height. The dog is demanding attention. Hello. Yes, we have set on the silver.
We are silver boys.
I'll be right back. I think my dog needs to go out.
Yeah, sure.
I'll be right-
I think Cole thinks he has to stay here now. Poor Cole. I'll let him think that. Foo-foo-foo. Those are some very glowy eyes. Let me find some silver eye examples, actually. Oh my god, she's so cutesy now. What have I done? Eyes are also like glowing.
Alright, hi, hello.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
I've made her a bit sparkly.
A bit sparkly?
Yeah.
I like it.
Should I flatten it a bit, or do you want? Do you mind it being sparkly?
What do you mean flatten it?
Like, I don't know, make it less glowy, like shiny. Like, I'm not sure what vibe you want. I just kind of defaulted to shiny.
I think I'm okay with that.
Yeah?
Yeah, no, I think it looks nice.
Okay. And we'll do some finishing touches.
Oh god, oh fuck.
Okay, drawing 1,000 more strands.
Ollie just roasted you, by the way.
What? What did he say? He's not allowed to do that.
Tagged your soon and said it's been 22 hours.
I said I wasn't gonna do it that day.
No, I believed you. But I think you gotta ban Ollie.
I think you're right. I mean, maybe today's the day.
Today's the day you just fucking lose it.
I have been going on like a whole rant. I'm just saying.
Kind of wrong.
Did you just...
What?
Cole, I swear to God.
What?
Cole.
Hi.
Sometimes you... Maybe I should rant about you.
What?
That Cole. Sometimes.
Yeah?
That was it. That was a rant.
Oh. Damn. Every day I wake up. Fuck. Really do love that gun.
I'm glad you do. Honestly, the gun was
Yeah.
actually quite, like, simple to do. I was kind of worried, but it wasn't that bad.
It's a new rule now. Every commission I send you has to have a gun. As long as it's on a girl or a twink, they have a gun. How's that?
Fine,
nice.
I'll take it.
Be like a really, you know that like really buff girl from Encanto? Just imagine her with like an AK-47. That's my next character.
No way, I can't do muscles.
Was it like Louisa or something? I think so.
Louis Suey?
Louis. Yeah, Louisa. That was her name. The strong girl.
Yeah. Louisa.
Hello, Charlotte.
Oh, is Charlotte here?
Yes.
Do they have a bark?
Oh my god, yes. Have you never heard it?
Just never heard them, no.
They are so loud. Oh my god.
Never hear them.
Well, I think, I guess the Yeti doesn't pick up the barks unless they're like right next to it,
Damn.
which is nice. I think it's pretty good at only picking up like talking noises. Yeah, Charlotte is like the loudest dog I've ever met. She sounds like she has a built-in subwoofer, pun only halfway intended.
Wait, she's like a toy dog, isn't she?
Charlotte?
Yeah.
Oh, I said her name and she looked up at me. Hi, Charlotte. No, she's huge. Shelby's a tiny dog.
Oh.
Yeah, small dog. That's why I call him big dog, small dog. Charlotte is big
I got
dog.
them mixed up this whole time.
Well, small dog is also here. And it's okay, so does Mark. He keeps calling both of them, God, what did Mark call them? He called them Catherine.
Catherine. That's such a funny name to choose for them.
Catherine.
Hi, Catherine.
How's your day, Coco?
It was really good, actually. I was kind of worried because the timetable changes have come into effect, but they're not that severe for me, I think, because I wrote a very strongly worded email.
If you do this, I will fucking stab you in your sleep.
Essentially. But it was basically like, I would prefer to stay with my year 10s, so don't take me out of those classes. Please, thanks. And I also kind of mentioned, like, I specialize in science, so it kind of makes sense for me to be in the science lessons. And lo and behold, I was taken out of an art lesson today, and I was put in a science lesson. So
Nice.
they definitely listen. Well, I mean, I liked the art lesson.
Oh.
No, but it was fine because it's all with the year 7, so they're not really like it's not like they need me there, but they do like me being there. But like,
Nice.
I feel like I'm doing a lot more help being in like a year 11, like a higher level, like they're gonna have their exams class. And doing science work instead. Like I feel like that's more like useful. So I'll take it. I'll take it until the year 11s leave when they finish their exams, and then I'll go back to do my art classes.
Nice.
So yeah, it was a really good day. It was actually such a lovely class. I was like worried because I was like, I don't really like work with the year 11s with their other subjects. If it's not like IT, then I don't really do anything with them. I mean, aside from the ones that I know and talk to during like lunch and everything, like I don't really. But they were so lovely. They're so like, they're just like, it's such a fun class. Like they're so nice, and like they were actually like very engaged in like all of the work we were doing. So it was really nice. It was like a nice class to end the day with.
So nice.
It's like going from like the most manic energy of 11-year-olds to like a bunch of 16-year-olds who are like stressed out over their exam, but they're just kind of vibing, like we're just doing science work. Like it was very chill.
I remember 16 being a very chill kind of year.
Yeah, I remember, like, again, I was also a science
back when I was young.
Back when I was young, back when I was a 16-year-old. I used to hang out in like either the music room or the science department. Like that was my vibe. I actually never went to the art department. Like even though I took art as a GCSE subject, like I hated it. Like I mean I loved it, but like I hated the vibes of the art department. Like it was fine, but like I was a teenager, so I was kind of like, how dare you tell me to like not do my sketches. Like, no, I don't learn this stinky artist, like, their art style. No. I'm doing my own thing. Shut up. That was me. So I was allowed freedom in the music department and the science department, so I hung out there because that was my vibe. Like, they didn't tell me what to do. But it was really chill. Like, I remember we just, like, I'd vibe with like, my science teachers all the time. Like, they were so fun. And we'd all just like chill and chat with each other, like the whole science crew. And it was nice. It was a nice time.
So nice. I love that.
And like that's kind of the vibes of today. Like that's what it felt like. It was very reminiscent of that. Except now I was the teacher.
Now I am the one who chills.
I know.
And looking up art for D&D always gets me really excited.
Do you have anything new planned?
Yeah, so I'm it's not a one-shot, so I have this idea for a campaign coming up.
Oh.
I don't know when, but I thought it'd be fun because I wanted to test out this new system called Foundry as like an alternative to Roll20. So I decided before I commit to running a full campaign in Foundry, because it's a lot more work than Roll20 is on the DM side, I want to do like a little mini campaign, like a little 3 or 4 session game in Foundry just to test out how it's going to work. So I'm going to be doing that in Foundry, hopefully here soon. And if it goes well and we decide Foundry's pretty cool, then I'll do the full campaign here probably later, like maybe a couple months or so.
Ooh. That'd be so nice.
Yeah, but if it ends up being more trouble than it's worth, then we'll just go back to Roll20.
Yeah.
I want Foundry to be good. It is just so much more work. But it's really cool.
Yeah, it might be like a matter of just it's a new thing.
It is.
So maybe it's just like fiddling around, and then it actually would be like way better.
Exactly. Yeah. If I do end up doing like more one shots though, that let you be a part of it, I'd probably just keep that in Roll20 just because that's Yeah.
Yeah.
Flint, I haven't had to rent a server. I did a one-time payment for the license, and that was it. I don't have to pay any extra money for it. I do have to. I did have to. I don't know the exact terminology behind it because I'm not exactly good with like computer stuff. Basically, I had to port forward some stuff to. Because it's like, I guess they access it on your computer technically, so they have to like connect to your home internet or whatever. And that was a pain to try to figure out because I learned apparently, your IP can just change randomly and they don't tell you when that happens, and that can screw up Foundry. So I had to go figure out how to fix it. Thankfully, the Foundry Discord server is very helpful.
Ooh.
But what I learned was, I went in there and asked for help, and this one girl was trying to help me out before she finally admitted she just got someone to do it for her. Whenever she did it, she didn't actually know what she was saying. Like, okay, well, that doesn't really help, but I appreciate it nonetheless because no one else was replying at that point. But and so I looked up and I was looking at all these solutions. I'm having this one specific problem that I'm not going to get into, but I couldn't find the answer for it. So I finally just started guessing, and I guessed my way into the right answer. And that solution was nowhere on Google or in the Discord, anywhere that I found. I just picked this one and it worked. So that was a very fun experience.
Wow. Yeah, maybe it might be too new that no one really has any, like, database.
It wasn't with Foundry itself either, it's just the port forwarding I was having trouble with.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Honestly, neither do I. I had a very base understanding of it and the idea of, yeah.
Like, the second you start going into techie stuff, I'm like, I see.
Dude, honestly, same. So you can understand the pressure when I had to figure it out. I was like, why am I doing this? Why did I spend money on this? I'm just going to go back to Roll20. But sunk cost fallacy is not a thing for me, apparently. But if it works, it'd be really cool because there's like lighting and like weather effects, and you can implement music and sound effects for scenes and whatnot. It's just really, really cool.
Ooh.
And like if you're doing dungeons, you can like have the map up. You can actually like put doors in, and you can like lock certain doors so they can't go through it until they find a key or whatever. Like it's really cool stuff. Yeah. And yeah, that's kind of the thing. Well, that's kind of why I ended up spending the money on Foundry, because someone pointed out, like, yeah, you could get some of the same features on a pro membership of Roll20, but that costs however much a month, to where it's a one-time payment for Foundry, and once you pay that down, it pays for itself almost immediately. So, as opposed to a membership, it was like $50 for a license for Foundry. Which is a lot, but, you know, it's okay.
But if you're actually DMing and, like, really getting into it, it's, like, overall very worth it.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, I'll if you want, I'll show you what some of the stuff I've been working on at some point. This is a surprise, so I'm not gonna let anybody that's gonna be in the game see it, but if you want, I will show you.
Yes, please.
I was gonna see if you wanted to come, but I know you said you didn't. Like, an actual like scheduled thing is kind of hard. So
yeah.
But I do have plans for some one shots and stuff, so I'll see if I can get you in for those.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't want to hog all of them, but I do want to.
No, I know. Yeah. That's like kind of like the good problem to have, you know, of like now we have so many people wanting to play D&D, so you kind of have to take turns and stuff.
Yeah, but I don't mind. I don't mind doing that. So like, for the next one, I will be on like the reserve team. So if you need an extra, then I will be there. But I'm not gonna hog it.
All right. trying to think of what I'd want to do for if I did another Final Fantasy one shot. Like, I think I mentioned like I think like some kind of dragon hunt would be really cool, or something like that. Just because
Ooh.
I really like dragon fight.
Yeah, you could bring like Heaven's Word stuff into it, which would be so fun.
Exactly, yeah. But every time I bring it up, Oleg makes fun of me, like, "Oh, but you'd be helping the church." I'm like, "No,
No, don't worry about it.
he's kind of right."
No, don't worry about it.
But I also bought the D&D book that came out a couple months ago. That was all about dragons, and there's some really cool stuff in there. They have these stats for these things called Great Worms, which are basically godlike dragons. Where when you kill them, they only get stronger. It is so cool. And there's like so much good art in it too, and it makes me so happy. Oh my god, speaking of art, that looks so cool.
Yeah, it kind of just like popped into my head. And I was like,
It's
Yeah.
kind of like a sun, but it's also kind of like a globe thingy.
yeah.
Oh god, the Mind Flayer dragon. I forgot about. Hold on. Oh, I need to pull that dragon up. I need to find it. Yeah, the Elder Brain Dragon. Absolutely horrifying. I love it. Oh god, excuse me.
Oh my god, you
I'm sorry.
sounded like you turned into a creepy pasta.
Yeah?
Yeah, a bit.
I've been called a creepypasta once before.
Cool.
Oh my god, this is completely unrelated, but I just thought of like the stupidest. I remember the stupidest thing that's ever happened to me.
Yeah.
Do you remember the creepypasta Smile Dog?
Vaguely, yeah.
Okay, so there was this guy I was friends with in high school. He he had this running habit of like showing me all these videos of like animations and stuff, and I was like, "Oh, you want to see what I made last night? And check it out. Or want to see the song I wrote? Check this out." And I was a dumbass, and it took me until like the second or third time to realize, "Oh wait, you're probably lying about all of this." And I had confirmation of this when for some reason, it's like sophomore year of high school. I mentioned something about Small Dog. He's like, "Oh, what's that?" And I told him kind of the basic story of it, just kind of reciting it from memory, right? Like it, or maybe I sent it him. I don't remember exactly what it was. He was like, "Oh, that's really cool." And then the next day, he was like, "So I have this creative writing class, and it was about Halloween time, and they said to submit a spooky story. So I just copy and pasted the entirety of Small Dog, and I got an A."
You did that?
No, not me. The friend did.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, "Why? If it's not like it was like a not well known story. If one person recognized that story, he was dead. Like, because he literally copied it word for word, and I guess the teacher didn't recognize it, so he got an A. Like, why?
Incredible.
Yeah. No shit, dude. I wrote all my stories, as good or as bad as they were. I wrote them all because I like writing.
That's good.
Yeah, you'd think it is harshly punished, but I guess he got away with it that time. This is also high school.
Yeah, if it were high school, I feel like a lot of people can get away with a lot of things. Like, the amount of people that straight up copied from Wikipedia, like, dude, no one was paying attention. The second you go into, like, A-levels, then they crack it down. They're like fact-checking everything. They use these special softwares when you submit your assignments, that, like, cross-reference, like, a whole database of files to make sure you're not, like, copying other people or copying, like, official documents. Like it is so severe.
For, like, is it for, like, university stuff, or?
A-levels, which is, like, 16 years old and plus.
Oh, okay.
That's when
yeah,
you, like,
that's about...
Yeah, it's like when you go into, like, your specialized subjects and everything. So after you leave secondary, and you go into, like, your... You know, you pick 3 subjects, and that's what you're doing for the next 2 years thing.
Oh, we never had anything like that. It was just, hey, take more science.
That's what I did, though. I took more science.
I got nothing against science, but they also never taught us how to do, like, taxes or whatever. So it's just like, take rocket science. I don't know. I love me some science, but I haven't used science since I graduated high school. But I'm also not in a science field, so I guess there you go.
Yeah, I feel like unless you're, like, you know what you're doing, the idea of pushing people into, like, picking their subject is very extreme here.
Yeah. Oh, one sec, I got a phone call.
Remember I said I'm not gonna, like, bother with the background? I lied. I mean, to be fair, I'm not, like, drawing a whole thing.
Okay, well that's stupid. I gotta run back to the office.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I know. I'm not happy about it, but...
What time is it for you?
4. I'm off work in less than an hour, but I have to run back.
What? That's so stupid.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I'm sorry, Cole.
It's okay. If I'm back before you finish, I'll hop back in. If not, it looks really good. Thank you so much for all this.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm about done, if that helps.
It does. It looks great. I gotta go. I'll see
Go,
you in a
bye!
bit. Bye.
Poor Cole. That's so sad. That is not fair. Oh my god. Dude, I would be livid if they called me back in after, like, 1 hour before work ended. Like, no. That's so that is actually the worst. He's talking about work being strict about them putting down hours and such. Yeah, like, that's such bullshit. Like, first of all, he doesn't need to go in half the time, but they still do that. Like, ugh, I hate that. One of my friends literally has, like, a job where he can work, like, at home. Like, he fully can. And he was doing that during lockdown, kind of like what Cole was doing. But this person has to, like, they have to come in, like, twice a week. And then the rest of the week they get to stay home. But, like, it's like, what's the point? There's no reason to. And then they also have, like, a bunch of medical conditions. So, like, they have to end up going home half the time anyway. Because, like, something will happen where they have to go home. So it's like, what, like, do you need to make this person come in? They end up, like, it's so much less productive having them come in and then having them leave and then continuing the work that they did over there. Like, it's so stupid. But they're like, oh no, we can't let people think that they can do the work at home because then no one's gonna come into it. Like, okay, but if they're doing the work at home, then what's it matter? People are dumb. People are very dumb. It is very dumb. Yeah, they need to justify paying rent for offices, but it's like, dude. I'm tired. It's like 10 p.m. But I'm also done, and I'm really happy with this. Look at it. Let me write my name. It is the 25th. Zero four. $22. There is my art. Clap, clap. I'm very proud of it. I think it's really good. I think I did a good job. I kind of went on a rant for a bit, but like I feel like that kind of helped, you know? Like I feel like I got the vibes out. Okay. I'm going to prepare to go to sleep now. So good. In fact, I think I might just collapse into bed now because I think I really need it. I'm getting tired. It's already 10. I don't want to stay up any later. I feel like we've gone late enough. So yeah, thank you for joining me. I hope you had fun for the 1 hour of Ace Attorney and then the huge break and then the art. You have to see me do my rendering. So yeah, see y'all later. More Ace Attorney tomorrow. Bye. And also, I'm sorry for being a tsundere. Bye!
너무 약한 날 보살펴주렴 이런 뻔한 사랑 노래가 지금 전부 기다려주길 바래